Hey guys, today I wanted to do a demo and setup video on the Imorden IR-02 shoulder rig, which is this guy here. Shoulder rigs, honestly, I hadn't really used these before I got this, and I wasn't sure how much I'd like it or how much I'd use it, but I've discovered that it's a really handy piece of equipment to have in your bag, mainly because you take it out of your bag, you throw your camera on here, and it allows you to just quickly get nice stable shots, you know, as opposed to something like a Steadicam where you're having to take the camera or having to take the Steadicam out of the bag, get it all adjusted, get it all balanced, and then you're sort of limited to this kind of movement. With this guy, you take it out of your bag, let's take the lens cap off here, throw your camera on top, and you get nice steady shots. And I also like the fact that I can kind of tilt this way, you know. Very cool. So what do you get with this Imorden IR-02? Well, it comes with your standard 1/4-inch screw on the bottom for attaching things like cameras. It also has 4 1/4-inch screw holes here, so you can attach tripods, or you could attach a friction arm, which would allow you to attach more, maybe a mic or an additional camera. It also comes with your 2 standard 15mm rails, and this allows you to attach things like a follow focus, and I saw somebody attach a teleprompter to this whole system. So this, I discovered, is very handy and very useful, and the amount of accessories you can throw in this thing is pretty cool. It's really cool. So you also get 2 additional wing bolts in case you lose yours. And then Imorden always send a microfiber cloth with everything you buy from them, or it seems that's the case. Whenever I buy something from these guys, I always get a nice microfiber cloth. That's cool. Okay. What else? The counterweights. There's counterweights in the back, and these counterweights here. The whole rig does not come with counterweights. So these are $20 for 2 on Amazon, and the idea of the counterweight is to counterbalance the amount of weight on the front of the rig. And this is a Sony A7R. It's a fairly light camera, so I only needed 1 counterweight. So if your camera's heavier, you'll want more. Okay, so as you put it on, it kind of counterbalances the overall weight, which is nice. Okay. The rig is lightweight, but still sturdy. It's easy to adjust. You know, everything uses these little wing bolts, so if you want to adjust angles, positions, that's all easily done. Okay, so that's very simple. And then I actually wanted to tear this whole thing down and put it back together to show you guys how to put it together, because when I bought mine, I took it out of the box and everything was kind of dismantled, and I didn't really know exactly how to put it together. So you may have the same issue. So I'm going to go ahead and dismantle this, and then I'll put it back together, and I'll also show you how to use the rail system to attach a follow focus. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this thing apart and put it back together. All right, so everything's apart, and the first thing you'll want to do is take your shoulder mount and your counterweight. And if you bought counterweights and you'll put them on, they actually just screw on. So you'll have your counterweights. There's a hole here. Just screw your counterweights. And these are stackable. So if you had multiple counterweights, you could stack, you know, as many as you need to counterbalance the camera. And then this rod just screws into this hole here. So just take that and screw it in. There you go. Okay. And then when I got this out of the box, I thought that because the logo is here, that you must hold it like this. Well, in fact, you hold it like this so the logo faces yourself. And this front reminds me of a Jeep. Kind of makes me laugh. Looks like headlights on a grill. So anyway, hold it like this, okay? And what we're going to do is attach the shoulder mount to this piece right here. And this is easily adjusted. You know, you can move it this way, and then this little wing bolt here is how you tighten it down. So slide this in, and don't get it too tight yet, because you're going to want to kind of figure out where you want it. I'd probably say about right about there, and then we'll tighten this down. And then again with these little handlebars, these handlebars, or hand grips, handlebars. These hand grips kind of remind me of my old BMX bike. They kind of feel like that. But you can take these little wing bolts and move this around to your liking. Probably something like that. Be nice. Yeah, we're about there. So now I've got the shoulder rig kind of put together, and I want to attach the camera now. And that's obviously very simple. You have your mounting plate up here. You have your little thumb screw down here. Just take your camera and attach it. Screw right in there, and you're good to go. Just get it nice and straight. And this slides. You can actually slide it as needed. So if you want it more forward, you can do that. If you want it, I'll turn this this way. You can move it back if you need to. Okay, so however you like that, just make sure it's nice and straight. And as far as that goes, you are actually good to go just to start using this. You just put your camera on there. I've got the shoulder bracket or shoulder brace on, and I'm good to go. But if I want to add something like a follow focus, I can do that. And the way you do that is to use the rail system. And here's your rails. And I'm actually going to attach the rails to the follow focus first. Just slide them in there. This follow focus was pretty inexpensive. It was like 30 bucks on eBay. So don't make this too tight yet. And then go ahead and, remember I was saying it looks like a Jeep? So the headlights on the Jeep is where you put these two rails. Okay. So we'll just slide those guys in there. There you go. That needs to be about, I'm actually going to use this not as a follow focus. I'm going to use this to adjust the zoom on the camera, because this is a 16 to 35 zoom lens. So I thought, why not make it so I can actually adjust the zoom? Why not? So let's tighten all these down, these little wing bolts, and just tighten those up. And the only thing left is to put this little guy on. And like I said, I'm putting him on the actual zoom on the camera. And we'll get that on there, nice and tight. And what I'm going to do now is adjust. This follow focus has a way to slide left and right. So I'll loosen that up a little bit, get it nice and tight against that. Tighten her up. And now, when I am using this camera, turn it on, I can actually, I got my pretty steady shot, and I can zoom, right? So pretty cool, right? So like I said, this whole system, the Imorden IR-02 is, right now it's 60 bucks on Amazon. And then if you want counterweights, they're 20 bucks for two. And the whole system works really well. I'm really happy with it. It's sturdy, easy to adjust, easy to tighten things down. So good job, Imorden, and I highly recommend this product. So I hope this helped you guys.